from Spy TV.
I'm delighted to welcome you all to the first of our regular quarterly consultative meetings for the year 2024. Consultations with stakeholders remain critical to elections and electoral activity.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has charged the civil society organizations to submit reports of their observation or risk being blacklisted from carrying out or requesting for election observers accreditation in future election in Nigeria. The chairman of the commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, gave the charge during the INEC fourth quarterly consultative meeting with CSOs on Wednesday at INEC headquarters in Abuja.
I urge civil society organizations to engage with political parties and observe their primaries, just as you engage with INEC and deploy observers to the main election conducted by the Commission. By doing so, you will strengthen your advocacy, particularly for inclusivity, for groups such as women, youth, and persons with disability that are underrepresented in elective offices at national and state level. I want to reassure you that INEC will continue to partner with civil society organizations. We appreciate the observations and recommendations contained in your election observation reports. Some of the reforms and innovations introduced by the Commission over the years draw from your observation reports. However, while many of you have submitted your reports, some accredited observers are yet to do so for the general election, supplementary elections, off-cycle elections, by-elections, and rerun elections. May I therefore seize this opportunity to remind those that are yet to submit their observation reports that it is mandatory to do so, being one of the conditions for eligibility to observe future elections. Going forward, the Commission will operate strictly on the policy of no observation report, no accreditation. As you are aware, the Edo governorship election is holding on Saturday, 21st September 2024, while that of Ondo State is scheduled for Saturday, 16th November 2024. This means that we have just 6 months to the Edo State governorship election and only 8 months before the Ondo State governorship election. It is therefore appropriate to brief you on preparations for the 2 governorship elections. For Edo State, 18 political parties conducted their primaries monitored by the Commission. Going by the provision of the timetable and schedule of activities for the election, political parties have 20 days from 4th March 2024 to upload the list and personal particulars of their candidates to our dedicated web portal. As at this morning, 8 political parties have done so. We expect the other parties to do so before the deadline of 6 p.m. on 24th March 2024, when the portal automatically shuts down. Thereafter, the Commission will publish the personal particulars of the candidates, that is from EC9, on 31st March 2024 for public scrutiny as required by law. Turning to Ondo State, political parties will commence their primaries for the governorship election in the next 2 weeks. 16 political parties out of 19 have so far indicated interest in participating in the election.
The INEC boss, however, promised to continue to partner with them. Responding, the CSO pledged support for INEC.
It's very important that we continue to work together as civil society organizations with the election management body, considering the need to deepen democratic practice in Nigeria. We have also taken very seriously the very important need for an inclusive democratic process driven by the kind of election that we all work together to have in this country. And of course, the fact that civil society organizations already work with political parties would also strengthen its observation of primaries, leading to the emergence of candidates in elections. Most importantly, based on the fact that there is need for an inclusive election that truly reflects the representation of the people we have in Nigeria, especially the need for more women's inclusion, youth inclusions, as well as persons with disability. We also take very seriously the fact that the Commission is still expecting reports from observation groups, especially from civil society organizations, and I'm quite optimistic that my colleagues here who have already started turning in their reports will expedite action to ensure that all pending reports are forwarded to the Commission. And I also agree with the fact that to have a robust electoral process in Nigeria, feedback is very important from both INEC and civil society organizations for us to do better. And to also say that political parties are critical to elections in Nigeria, and it will be of great value to have all outcomes of primaries, especially for the Edo primaries that have recently been concluded, that they are uploaded into the portal.
By submitting reports from political party primaries, it will strengthen advocacy for inclusivity for groups such as women, youth, and persons with disability that are underrepresented in elective offices at national and state level. Olaimi Esun for Spy TV.
From Spy TV.